People often ask what it takes to succeed, pointing to intelligence, hard work, or luck. While these things have a role to play, they are not the foundation. The real difference, the one that creates lasting success, is what you focus on. If you want to succeed deeply and permanently, you must focus on the three most important things: definiteness of purpose, self-discipline, and faith. These are not mere suggestions. They are practical and psychological laws. Ignore them and you will drift. Master them and you become unstoppable. 1. Definiteness of purpose. A person without a clear purpose is like a ship adrift at sea, easily tossed around by every wave and current. They react to circumstances, get sidetracked by distractions, and make little forward progress. In contrast, someone with a definite purpose is like a guided missile, locked onto a single target and immune to all but the most significant threats. To achieve this, you must define your purpose with absolute clarity. The universe doesn't reward vague intentions. It responds to clear desire and direction. This isn't about having a list of 10 goals, but about identifying one definite chief aim that drives everything else. This single aim should be so powerful that it consumes your thoughts and ignites your passion, pulling you forward even on the toughest days. Until you define this purpose, your efforts will be scattered and your results diluted. Your energy will be wasted on competing priorities. Once you have a clear purpose, write it down, visualize it daily, and repeat it aloud. This process imprints it onto your subconscious mind. When your purpose becomes an ingrained part of who you are, you'll make faster decisions, say no to distractions with ease, and instantly recognize opportunities that align with your mission. This isn't about being rigid. It's about being directed. A person without a purpose is like a ship without a rudder, easily blown off course by every distraction. A person with a definite purpose is like a guided missile, locked onto a target and immune to distraction. You must know exactly what you want, not vaguely, but with absolute clarity. The universe does not reward confusion. It responds to clarity of desire, vision, and direction. Ask yourself, what is my one definite chief aim? This shouldn't be 10 goals or 5 dreams, but one that dominates all others, consumes you, and wakes you up with a fire in your belly. Until you decide on that purpose, you will live in a state of quiet frustration. You may achieve things, but they will feel scattered and hollow because without a central aim, your energy is diluted, and diluted energy produces diluted results. Once you know your purpose, write it down, see it daily, and speak it aloud. Imprint it into your subconscious mind through constant repetition. When your purpose becomes a part of you, more real than your current circumstances, you begin to move with power. You make decisions faster, say no more easily, and recognize opportunities immediately because your mind is trained to filter the world through the lens of your aim. This isn't about being rigid. It's about being directed. 2. Self-discipline. Self-discipline is the bridge between intention and execution. It's the essential quality that separates those who merely wish for success from those who achieve it. This isn't about being a perfectionist or punishing yourself. It's about consistently aligning your daily actions with your long-term goals. Discipline is the cumulative result of small, daily decisions repeated over time. While it may often feel boring, repetitive, and thankless, it is the fundamental root of all greatness. Without it, talent is wasted, vision is scattered, and momentum is lost. You don't need to be a hero, you just need to be consistent. To build self-discipline, you need to establish a system of non-negotiable habits. Ask yourself, what are the most important things I must do daily to advance my purpose? Then, commit to doing them, regardless of how you feel. The more you exercise this discipline, the easier it becomes. Your subconscious mind will begin to identify you as the kind of person who follows through, making consistent action a natural part of your identity rather than a constant struggle. Discipline is also about subtraction. It's not just about what you start doing, but what you stop tolerating. You must actively remove distractions, eliminate noise, and say no to anything that doesn't serve your purpose. This is a powerful act of self-love, as you are choosing your future over temporary pleasure. Purpose alone is not enough. It must be matched with the second great pillar, self-discipline. This is where most people fail, not because they don't know what to do, but because they don't do it consistently. Success is never a single act. It is the compounded result of daily decisions repeated over time. Self-discipline is the bridge between intention and execution. It's the difference between wishing and winning. Discipline is often boring, repetitive, and thankless, but it is the root of greatness. Without it, talent is wasted, vision is scattered, and momentum is lost. Ask yourself, what are the 5 things I must do daily to advance my purpose? Then make a vow to do them, whether you feel like it or not. That is self-discipline. It is not about punishment. It is about alignment. You are aligning your behavior with your beliefs and your time with your vision. The more you exercise discipline, the easier it becomes, because your subconscious begins to identify you as the kind of person who follows through. Discipline is also about subtraction. You must remove distractions, eliminate noise, and say no to anything that does not serve your purpose. This isn't harsh. It's an act of loving your future so much that you refuse to compromise it for temporary pleasure. 3. Faith. Faith is the third pillar of lasting success, and it's often the most misunderstood. It's not about blind optimism or passively hoping for the best. Instead, it's an unshakable belief in a power greater than yourself, a power that responds to your thoughts and multiplies your actions. This is the inner conviction that your purpose is meaningful and that your disciplined efforts will ultimately pay off. You must believe at a deep and fundamental level that you are being guided and that your calling was given to you for a reason. This kind of faith is the fuel that sustains you when progress is slow, doors are closed, and fear whispers doubt. In those moments of difficulty, your faith must speak louder than your fear. It's the voice that says, even though I don't see the result yet, I know it's coming. This is not a passive state. It's an active, courageous force. Most people wait until they feel ready to act, but readiness is a decision, not a feeling. Those who succeed are the ones who move forward despite their fears, letting their faith carry them through the unknown. They choose to believe in the outcome even when there's no logical reason to. And that belief is what allows them to endure where others quit. Even purpose and discipline are not enough without the third pillar, faith. When I say faith, I don't mean blind optimism. I mean an unshakable belief in a power greater than yourself, a power that responds to your thoughts and multiplies your actions. You must believe deeply that you are being guided, that your purpose was given to you for a reason, and that when you align with your calling, the universe aligns with you. Faith is the fuel that sustains you when progress is slow, doors close, and fear whispers. In those moments, faith must speak louder than fear. It says, even though I don't see it yet, I know it's coming. This kind of faith is not passive. It is active, courageous, and powerful. Most people wait to feel ready before they act, but readiness is not a feeling. It is a decision. The winners are not those who felt confident every step of the way. They are those who acted before they felt ready and let faith carry them through the unknown. The power of alignment and action. When you combine these 3 pillars, definiteness of purpose, self-discipline, and faith, you create a powerful synergy that transforms you from the inside out. This isn't just a mental shift. It's a fundamental change in your entire being. You stop chasing success and start commanding it. This alignment makes you magnetic. Your unwavering focus acts as a beacon, drawing people, resources, and events that are in harmony with your mission. It's not luck. It's a direct result of the energy you project. When you operate with deep certainty and conviction, people are naturally drawn to your clarity and trust your vision. Your posture straightens, your voice becomes more confident, and your entire presence changes, reflecting the power you've claimed within. This is the law of cause and effect in action. Your unwavering purpose provides the direction, your consistent discipline provides the action, and your unshakable faith provides the fuel. These internal forces create a new external reality. Your environment begins to reflect your inner state, and the opportunities you were once searching for now begin to seek you out. You become an intentional creator of your life, not a passive observer. This is not a one-time event. It's something you become. You become a person of purpose by living from purpose daily. You become a person of discipline by acting with consistency daily. You become a person of faith by choosing belief daily. Over time, the gap between where you are and where you want to be begins to shrink, not because the world changes, but because you change. Now I ask you, what is your one definite chief aim? What are the non-negotiable disciplines you will practice daily? What belief must you hold no matter what the outside world shows? Answer these questions, and you will possess more power than most people ever discover in a lifetime. You are no longer searching for success. You're creating it through focus, alignment, and will. Now go apply them.